Hi everybody, it's Mark with Old Soul Farm. Today we just got the mail. Of course, we're all stuck here at home and we're making some cookies, cleaning up lunch, and we got something in the mail. And what we got are Icelandic hatching eggs from David Grote. He's out in Wisconsin. If you want the information, we'll try to remember to leave it in the description box below. He's pretty easy to deal with, so we got a dozen. So let's go ahead and open them up. This is our first time ever ordering hatching eggs from anyone. So David also has Icelandic sheep as well. And he said sometimes he uses their wool to package. So this is how the eggs are packaged. We have some paperwork in here that explains the farm and everything, and he hand signed the note, which is great. So we'll read that over here in a little while. And then this is just our order form. And this looks like sheep's wool. So it smells like sheep's wool. It looks like sheep's wool. So each egg is individually wrapped in a hot commodity these days, toilet paper, and taped ever so gently. So if you're running low on toilet paper and you want Icelandic eggs, I guess give David a call to help you out on both ends. There's what they look like. So they're not washed because you don't want to incubate washed eggs typically. So I'm going to go through and unwrap all of them, and then we'll take you along when we go to put them in the incubator.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to actually read this paper to everybody. So it says, thank you for purchasing hatching eggs from Whippoorwill Farm and Studios, internationally famous preservation flock of Icelandic landrace chickens, celebrating 15 years of preservation in 2020. I don't know what that says exactly, but it says the Icelandic hen of the settlers, the original Viking hen. So the perfect homestead flock. I used Icelandic sheep's wool from our flock of Icelandic sheep to insulate and cushion your Icelandic hatching eggs during shipping. It can smell rather sheepy because it is raw, unwashed, unprocessed wool, so you should wash your hands with soap and water after handling it. The wool has many uses and is biodegradable. You can use it for mulch in the garden, hang it in a tree as nesting material for wild birds, wash it and use it as pet bedding, or use it yourself for a craft project. It felts very easily, so look for directions online for washing raw wool. You'll find endless craft projects for it and maybe develop an interest in the fiber arts. Due to the genetic antiquity and rarity of the Icelandic landrace chicken, it is strongly suggested that they not be crossed with other breeds of poultry. Hang on to this letter as proof of purity and origin. I invite you to like and join us on Facebook at Icelandic Chickens of Whippoorwill Farm, and be sure to check out my websites. Thanks again for your purchase and good luck with your hatch. Sincerely, David Grote.
Catherine's a little better at unwrapping the eggs than I am. That's why we make a good team, huh?
Yeah.
And as you can tell, I think we said earlier that we got 12. We got 18. I'm pretty sure we said earlier that we ordered 12. We actually ordered 18, and we got 20 in the package. So thank you, sir. We'll do our best to have 20 chicks.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the incubator itself really quickly. So we were gifted a Nurture Right 360. It has an egg turner already built in. It has some gauges up top. When we were working with it, the temperature part works fine, but the humidity reader, hygrometer part is not working. We did call the company because there was nothing in the manual about it. We did call the company, and we're told it was an electrical or thing. Either way, they sent us the part, but we got that today, same time we got the eggs here. So we're not going to mess around with that at this point, because inside we did just put in another hygrometer. So we're not too worried about that blinking the error message there. So the temperature does need to be at 99.5. The humidity is really what changes from the time for the incubation period. It needs to be, for these chicks, 50 to 55% humidity for days 1 through 18. And then after that, it's 70-75% for days 18 through 21. And we just add water twice a day, keep track of the humidity on the inside. And whenever we do put the eggs in, which you will see whenever we do put them in, just make sure that the tips of the eggs, the slimmer, pointier part, is going to point towards the center. So that's what we're going to do. And also we are using distilled water for putting into this particular incubator. I have no idea which way is up or down with this one. Seems pretty even to me. What we did with preheating it and getting it all set up, making sure that it worked, we did have it running. So we just did, we reset the, didn't mess with the temperature because the temperature was fine, but we did reset the days to start back at day 21. And we will keep paper copy also of our days, but what's nice is that this particular model will turn off the egg turner part on day 18, which is considered lockdown. So it automatically turns that off on day 18 through 21. So that's a nice feature. To show you the egg turner, I'm going to just hit some buttons up here. We'll test it, and you guys can see that go around there. So, just rolls the eggs, and looks like we're good to go. Day 1.